Two men with very different plans for your wallet. Mitt Romney says cutting taxes will spur job creation.
Small businesses and entrepreneurs will be able to keep more of their money to build their business.
President Obama says it's time for the rich to pay more.
I'm not proposing anything radical here. I just believe that anybody making over $250,000 a year should go back to the income tax rates we were paying under Bill Clinton.
But just who is rich? That's where it gets sticky.
We live out in California. What's wealthy in the middle of North Carolina isn't wealthy here in California.
The question is, how much less tax should the poor pay? How much more tax should the wealthy pay? How progressive a tax system should we have? And there's no agreement on that, and there's no right answer to it.
Obama wants to raise tax rates on families making more than $250,000. He also would raise the capital gains rate to 20% and tax dividends as ordinary income for those making above $250,000. Romney has called for cutting all tax rates by 20% and eliminating taxes on capital gains and dividends for families making less than $200,000. To pay for it, he'll limit deductions, but hasn't said which ones. Mortgage interest? We don't know. Charitable giving? Maybe. That's why some budget crunchers insist Romney will effectively raise taxes on the middle class, something he denies.
I will not raise taxes on the American people. I will not raise taxes on middle-income Americans. We're going to make sure that Americans have the money to pay their bills.
One strategy the two candidates agree on, cutting corporate taxes. The top rate is currently 35%, the highest in the industrialized world. Obama wants to bring it down to 28%, Romney to 25%. But how they pay for the lost revenue isn't so clear.
They haven't said what they'll do to close the loopholes, and they haven't been explicit on how they would make sure that companies continue to pay taxes in the United States and don't just move their profits overseas.
And none of this even addresses the fiscal cliff, nearly $500 billion in tax increases and spending cuts that take effect in January. Unless Congress and the president act, taxes will go up for more than 100 million Americans, no matter who wins in November. Christine Romans, CNN, New York.